Hello everyone! It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving now. I had a really good break. My family that sort of came into town, which was really just two of my sisters, have all left back to Orlando, and now I am home alone. I just took a long shower, steamed my face. I'm about to do some of these little eye patches and clean my room and just get my life back on track. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I am a grad student. I'm in my third year of my PhD program at Indiana University. I study English, specifically rhetoric and composition, but I'm currently living at home in Miami, Florida because of COVID, and I'm staying with my parents here. So this is the usual state of my room after the weekend. It is always a mess and I have no idea why I am the way I am, but here we are. So let's get to cleaning. All right, cleaned my room, vacuumed a little bit, cleared off my desk. Obviously, I'm still living in like a makeshift room because I came home for spring break and just never quite went back to Indiana. So as I continue to buy more clothes, they're really not fitting into these little cubbies. All right, it is much later now. I am in my cozy Christmas PJs, and I actually just decided to map out my whole week in my planner like I always do. I normally do that on Sunday nights, but I decided just to do it tonight because I'm feeling incredibly anxious about getting back to school. This whole break has been like really relaxing, but like when I think about school and like it was always in my mild background panic in my mind, I like honestly like wanted to vomit for like 30 minutes today. I laid in bed and just stared at the ceiling and thought about the paper that I talked about in my last vlog that I got bad feedback on, just staring at the ceiling, trying not to throw up. So I planned out the whole week in my agenda. So I started on Sunday with some things that I want to do, and then I cannot believe that I'm already flipping the page for December. Insane. And then just like the rough shell, of course I'm going to add things when I decide like what actual homework I want to do. I have a therapy appointment on Monday. I feel like I'm always talking about therapy in my vlogs, but I love my therapy appointments. I love my therapist. She's great. So of course I did like a goal of the day. My goal for tomorrow is really just to work through the anxiety that I'm feeling. Like I feel like I've been just letting myself get paralyzed by the anxiety. Honestly, this past week it's been really bad. So I just want to work through that. And like be productive, like allow myself to feel my feelings but be productive in addition to it. And then some affirmations, like just reminding myself like I've come farther than I think I have. I know more than I think I have. So my plan tomorrow is to wake up, eat breakfast, shower, get ready, and then I'm going to spend some time at church because I'm going to attend a service and volunteer in another service. And then I'm going to eat lunch, respond to a bunch of emails and send out a few emails as well. And then we do end of course questionnaires or like end of the semester evaluations, and as instructors we're allowed to add some questions, and tomorrow's the deadline for that. So I want to make sure I add in those questions, like really thoughtful ones that are going to like help me get good feedback from my students, like useful feedback. I'm gonna go shopping with my mom just to pick up some like decorations at like a Joe and Fabrics or Michael's or something. Then I want to read one article, and then I am in charge of being a moderator. That's the word I'm looking for. Being a moderator for a town hall for my department between like the faculty and the grad students, making sure like keeping track of time limits and everything. So I want to like look over the agenda, send out some emails, talk to the person who is my co-moderator, make sure we know what we're doing. I'm gonna eat some dinner, try to schedule in some time for rest right here. Gonna read a second article, and then I always have to lesson plan late at night. As much as I try to like get it done during the day, like I cannot lesson plan if it's like before dinner. Never. It just, that doesn't work, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that. And then there's one last speech that I still have to grade. I just got 2 raspberry romance smoothies, one for me, one for my sister-in-law, and then a medium berry beneficial. is now much later. It is 6 o'clock exactly, and I have had a very lazy day, which we were trying not to have. So I went to church, brought those smoothies to my brother and sister-in-law. I did go shopping for just like a few last minute Christmas decor things with my mom, and then I just got sucked into watching this like murder mystery on Hulu with my parents, and it is so good. So now I really have to get started on some things. I'm going to start with the easy tasks first, just setting out those emails and stuff like that, and then I'm going to dive into the things that take more of my brain power. Alright, it is now 7:15. I spent about 45 minutes sending out emails and responding to a bunch of emails that I just honestly ignored for the last like 4 days. Here's where we're at with time blocking. Did all this stuff in the morning. Now I really just have to read 2 articles and grade 1 more speech and lesson plan. I'm feeling pretty anxious. I told my roommate tonight that I don't want to open up the Pandora's box of anxiety and start thinking about this paper, but at the same time I know that one of my goals for today was to work through the anxiety, like work even though I'm feeling anxious. Like if I keep continuing to put it off because I'm feeling anxious, nothing's gonna get done because I don't think I'm gonna miraculously stop feeling anxious. So what I think I'm gonna do is not look at anything that I've written yet, just look more at this one dissertation that my professor directed me to. So I'm gonna just sort of maybe skim like the intro to that, or skim like the beginning of her chapters, and really look at like her bibliography and her works cited to see if there's some other articles I can use. It is well after midnight, and I have most definitely opened Pandora's box of the anxiety, but I'm not mad about it because, like I said, my goal is to work through the anxiety. So I started off reading the first thing I was supposed to read, just really skimming through it. I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm not as far off as I thought I was. I feel like I know more than I thought I did, so this is all good. Hello, happy Monday. I just had my town hall with my faculty members and some of my cohort members, and it was a really good conversation. It lasted for almost 2 hours. We just sort of talked about some concerns of the program, some questions we have, like teaching assignments, all that stuff that's going on. Spent a good while talking about like how COVID is playing into all of this too. So it is about almost 1 o'clock. Thought it was closer to 12:30. I'm gonna put on some makeup because I teach in about an hour, and I'm gonna look back over the lesson plan to make sure that everything that I want is sort of in place. I have to set up an office hours meeting with a student, and then I will be busy today until about 5 o'clock. Alrighty, it is almost 4:30. I'm about to start my second office hours visit with a second student today. I taught both my classes. It was a very heavy like teaching day, which involved me talking for like 40 minutes straight trying to explain a pretty dense concept. So I feel really exhausted. Can't wait to finish this office hours meeting, take off my makeup, put on just some chill clothes. The shirt is actually from Goodwill though, so Goodwill finds. And just like chill out for an hour, maybe watch some YouTube, watch some trash TV before I start back up again on reading those articles I was supposed to read last night. Didn't. First day back was exhausting. I am so tired. Happy Tuesday. It is a little after 11 a.m. I woke up early today, got some reading done. Really was not super interesting to me. Made me question why we're not just like reading more contemporary stuff in this class. The weather is super nice outside. It's like upper 60s, which is a treat for Miami. Really starting to feel like Christmas time. About to make a little gingerbread at home latte. My mom set up this little Christmas tree that was mine when I was in college in my apartment. We have our little coffee bar decorated for Christmas here. So my mom made just this homemade gingerbread syrup. It was just like molasses and sugar and butter, and she boiled it all together. And I'm gonna warm a little bit of it up to put in my coffee. So I'm just gonna dump that in the bottom of the coffee. Put in probably just, yeah, a double Nespresso pod. This makes like a good amount of coffee. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of ground nutmeg on top. Oh, a lot came out there, so we'll just stir it in. And it's seriously the yummiest ever. All right, class is about to start in like 5 minutes. My hair is looking crazy this morning, but just gonna leave it like this. Welcome to finals week, baby. Honestly, I am just really not looking forward to this class. Always coming back after Thanksgiving, so like between Thanksgiving and like finals, it's just like a hellish time, I think, for everyone. We were just like extremely stressed. We're all super behind on grading. We're just like trying to do 5 final projects at once, and we are all just very stressed out with a lot of things going on. So class time honestly doesn't even always feel like the most productive, because we try and have conversations about the readings, and it's sort of like you can tell that people just sort of barely skimmed it, just like don't care to like read new stuff. Honestly, the classes that are the best are the ones that just give you the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas break to really just work on your paper and to not like learn any new material. I feel like those are the professors who are like just most in touch with what it's like to be a grad student. And if I ever have the opportunity to teach a grad class, that is definitely how I will do it. Hello, good morning. I think I skipped a day or two in vlogging. It is now Thursday. I had a really busy past couple of days. I was battling a lot of just anxiety and didn't feel like vlogging, but I feel a lot better now. I'm in a lot better place with my projects, in a lot better headspace mentally. I managed to just sort of have some time to chill out. I was able to talk to a few professors that sort of calmed my anxieties about a few different things. So I just finished my Thursday morning class, and now I am going to head to Starbucks to treat myself, and I'm gonna pick up some pumpkin foam cold brews for my brother and sister-in-law. Okay.
We don't need to get inside these broken highways.
Alright, no cup holder for this, so I'm gonna have to hold this the whole drive. Okay, I am back home now. I shouldn't have drank that coffee because I got an iced peppermint mocha, and honestly I've always only had like the hot peppermint mocha, and this like iced peppermint is not the move. Don't do it, it's not good. I know a lot of people like are doing like a peppermint cold foam or something, and that might be good, like a vanilla peppermint thing, but like the iced peppermint mocha, I think even the person at the drive-thru window was like, I mean, we can do it iced, so I should have known. Not for me, but the hot one is really yummy. And I have about 2 hours until my evening class today, so I'm gonna look over the presentation that I prepared for that. But I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here. So once again, my typical end of the vlog spiel. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for similar content. As always, I'm just getting this YouTube channel started and it's a lot of fun for me. I like vlogging about what it's like to be a grad student. Just sort of documenting my life in this way is really fun for me. It's a creative little outlet. And also, if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, I would love if you would leave a comment so we can sort of chat in the comment section. I try to reply to all of my comments. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in future videos to come. Bye!
We don't need